Title: The Clockmaker's Secret. In the heart of an old European town, nestled between cobblestone alleys and ivy-covered walls, lived an elderly clockmaker named Elias. His small shop, Timeless Wonders, had stood for over 50 years, filled with ticking sounds, the smell of polished brass, and a strange sense of calm. Elias was known for fixing any clock: grandfather clocks, pocket watches, even broken hourglasses. But what truly fascinated the townsfolk was a large, mysterious clock standing behind his workbench. It was old, towering, covered in ornate carvings with Roman numerals painted in faded gold. No one had ever seen it move. Rumours floated. Some said it could predict the future. Others claimed it could stop time itself. But Elias never spoke about it. One rainy afternoon, a curious teenage girl named Lila wandered into the shop, soaked and shivering. She loved stories and had always been fascinated by the clockmaker's legend. "Do you believe time can be bent?" she asked shyly. Elias looked up from his workbench with a gentle smile. "Time is a river," he replied, "but some of us learn to swim upstream." Lila visited the shop every week after that, watching Elias work, listening to his quiet stories about forgotten cities and stars that only ticked once a century. Over time, Elias began to teach her how gears aligned, how springs danced, and how patience could mend what looked broken forever. One stormy evening, Elias handed Lila a silver key. "The old clock," he whispered, "will only tick for someone who truly understands time, not just how it passes, but what it means." Trembling, Lila approached the clock. She inserted the key into a hidden slot below the base. The gears groaned, lights flickered, and then the hands moved, time slowed. In that moment, Lila saw glimpses: her parents as children, Elias as a young man smiling beside a woman with kind eyes, the town's future with electric sky trains and green towers. She gasped. The clock wasn't broken, it was waiting. Elias stood beside her, his eyes moist. "It's yours now," he said. "My time is ending, but yours is just beginning." When the town woke the next morning, the shop was closed. Elias had vanished, but a new sign hung outside: "Timeless Wonders by Lila." People still talk about the shop and the new clockmaker with bright eyes and steady hands. Some swear she knows when a storm is coming before the clouds form. Others say, when she's fixing your watch, you suddenly remember things you thought you'd forgotten. And deep inside the shop, the great clock ticks, softly, steadily, watching time unfold.